Hi, my name is Mateus Gumpert Hens, and I was interested in homeopathy since the beginning because I've always wanted to explore alternative ways of healing and whether they are actually effective as most medicine or is just the placebo effect working. In this project, I was able to contribute by writing our thesis, which was used as a base to write our script, and I did some research alongside Mihira, which also determined the outcome of our speech.
Hi, my name is Mihira Sogal. I was interested in this project because I'm curious about the scientific process and how the different ways in which it's used can affect research outcomes. To this project, I contributed a lot of research, especially about the rules and regulations surrounding homeopathic remedies, and I also helped write and develop the script. All right, Mateus, I think you have the whooping cough, so I'm going to prescribe these antibiotics for you. Just take them every day and you should probably be better within a week.
Thanks, Doc, but I'm worried that these antibiotics won't be enough. I was reading this article the other day, and it stated that homeopathy is a safe, gentle, and natural system of healing that works with your body to relieve symptoms, restore itself, and improve your overall health. Don't you think it might be worth giving it a shot?
I would actually not recommend a homeopathic treatment. It's just not as reliable as our traditional medicine.
How so? This article says it works perfectly. Some of my friends have used forms of homeopathic treatments for headaches, stomach aches, and the next day they had gone better.
The main reason is that there are not enough double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trials that say that homeopathy is reliable and effective.
What are double-blinding and placebo effects?
Your mind is really powerful, and sometimes it can convince your body that a treatment works and your body heals as a result. But the healing is not caused by an actual chemical action of medicine, but by your mind, and this is called the placebo effect. When testing drugs, it's really important to set up the experiment so it's clear whether a treatment works because of placebo or chemistry.
And how do you make sure it works or not?
In most well-designed experiments, the test subject is randomly given either the actual treatment or a placebo substitute that looks like the treatment but isn't, and it's usually a sugar pill. If the actual treatment shows a significantly higher effectiveness than the placebo, then you rule out the placebo effect. But in this sort of experiment, if the researcher knows which treatment the patient is receiving, their attitude and the presentation of the treatment could lead to an uncontrolled placebo effect. And to account for this, we use double blinding, which is a technique where the experiment is set up so that neither the researcher nor the test subject knows whether the actual treatment or placebo is being administered.
Wow, thanks, Doc. I'm going to do some research. I'll be back tomorrow.
Hey, you're back. How's the whooping cough today?
It's getting better, and it turns out I did some research, and you were right.
I'm not surprised, and even though there are not actually a whole lot of viable tests to determine whether homeopathy works or not, you can just look at the composition of those remedies and use your own logic. For instance, a lot of homeopathic remedies are diluted past what's called Avogadro's limit, meaning that virtually no chemical other than water remains. And these medicines, being almost 100% water, can't actually have a chemical effect on your body because there's just nothing in them.
Wow. I also found something interesting. According to Scott Gavura, an accomplished pharmacist who holds a Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy degree, homeopathy thus works solely because of the placebo effect, and sometimes that's enough to cure some illnesses.
Not in your case. The placebo effect can cure some discomforts, like headaches and stomach aches, but homeopathy is not able to cure more serious illnesses, like the whooping cough that you have. It's just not worth relying on the placebo effect when your health is in such risk. And if you're just relying on homeopathy, then you're actually putting your health in danger.
Wow, so you're saying that by choosing homeopathy over other forms of medications, I could actually endanger my overall health?
Yeah, and because of this, in some countries like Australia, they've actually stopped supporting the use of homeopathy completely. They've cut off all insurance ties to it so that people are not motivated to take alternative treatments over conventional ones, which are proven to be more effective.
Wow, thanks for taking your time to explain how homeopathy actually isn't a safe, gentle, and natural system of healing that works for my body to relieve symptoms, restore itself, and improve my overall health.
No problem.
Started off for a claim on homeopathy, then dove into whether it works or not, and went over major arguments for the two, and then ended up with the placebo effect as our last
When we
argument.
further investigated the details of homeopathic treatments, we found a few things. First of all, that the treatments do not conform to modern chemistry. Secondly, that there's some very poor experimental practice involved in creating those treatments. And finally, that there's very little data on them. As a result, we concluded that homeopathy is not a reliable or effective form of medicine and that our claim is false.